So very good evening to all of you and welcome to Career Launcher. So I hope you all are aware that every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. We are having this weekly current affairs discussion. Earlier it used to happen at 3 p.m. but now we have changed it to 5:30. So every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. in the evening, we will be having a weekly current affairs discussion in the question and answer format. So let us start. If I'm audible and visible, please write yes in the comments. We're having a weekly current affairs discussion in the Okay, Vortex, no problem. You can watch the, if you have missed any video, you can watch the recordings as well. No problem. Okay, let us start with the first question. Which of the following state launched the Stri Ride initiative to enhance women's safety and mobility recently? If you know the answer, please write in the live chat. I'll be very happy to know. So right answer is the state of Telangana. B is the right answer. Telangana Women's Safety Wing launched a Stri Ride, an all-women fleet of cab, auto rickshaw, and electric bikes to improve women's safety and economic independence. Okay, so B is the right answer to this question. Next is who among the following Indian grandmasters recently became the first Indian to win Norway chess title? Okay, right answer is option C, R. Pragnanda. C is the right answer to this question. Won Norway chess title in Oslo, becoming first Indian champion. Yes, Shaurya Kapila, Vortex, you all are right. C is the right answer. Very good. Now they're asking questions from chess. So if you see CLAT 2026, they'd ask question from chess also. Let's move on. India recently won men's under 18 Asia Cup hockey title by defeating whom? Pakistan, South Korea, Japan, China. क्या सही जवाब है? Right answer is option C. Japan is the right answer to this question. India defeated host Japan 4-1 in 2026 men's hockey under 18 Asia Cup. Okay. So event happened in Japan. Okay. And India won it by defeating Japan. So Japan was the host also. Okay. So these are actually the list of winners. You can see it here. है ना? तो आप देख सकते हो. Okay, let's move on. India's total fertility rate has recently fallen to how much? So total fertility rate is on an average, a woman will be giving birth to how many child or how many children? That's called as total fertility rate. An ideal total fertility rate is 2.1. This is called as replacement level. Right answer is option C, 1.9. So it has gone below the ideal rate of 2.1. So, which is actually not a good news. So for Bihar, it is 2.9, which is the highest. So highest TFR as far as state-wise is concerned is 2.9, and lowest is in 2.2. It's very lower than it. And overall also, it is lower than the ideal condition. Next is which of the following states became the first in India to launch a fully judiciary integrated wildlife offense management system? Right answer is option D, Kerala. Okay. Integrated hawk system with district court management system है ना. Kerala Forest Department introduces India's first judiciary integrated digital system for wildlife offense. उसको हॉक कहा जा रहा है, हॉस्टाइल एक्टिविटी वॉच कर्नल है ना. प्रोसिक्यूशन ऑफ एनवायरमेंटल क्राइम से रिलेटेड कोई भी चीज है, किसी ने एनवायरमेंटल रूल्स का वायलेशन किया तो उसको कोर्ट में कैसे पेश कीजिएगा? ठीक है. So there will be different digital laws and digital devices that will be used to record all those things and produce in front of the court. ठीक है. Next is as of May 31st, 2026, what percentage of India's broad gauge railway network had been electrified? ब्रॉड गेज मतलब वही जो स्टैंडर्ड रेलवे का गेज होता है. गेज मतलब एक्चुअली द रेलवे ट्रैक है ना, स्टैंडर्ड रेलवे ट्रैक. सो राइट आंसर इज ऑप्शन डी, 99.6%. Indian Railway has electrified this much, which is equivalent to 99.6% of the broad gauge. ठीक है. तो ये डिफरेंट गेज होता है, आपने देखा होगा जो मीटर गेज होता है, सो ट्रैक के बीच में द गैप इज 1 मीटर, दैट्स कॉल्ड एज मीटर गेज. नैरो गेज लेस देन 1 मीटर होता है गैप, है ना, 2 फीट के अराउंड. और ब्रॉड गेज होता है 1.676 मीटर होता है the gap between the two tracks, which is the standard trains. All the big trains is having this. जितने भी standard trains होती है वो broad gauge पे चलती है. Next is which of the following portal was recently launched by Piyush Goyal for developing 100 industrial parks? Right answer is option C, Bhavya. ठीक है, Bhavya portal will facilitate project submission, monitoring and development of industrial park. ना भाविया पोर्टल is a unified digital platform designed to support भारतीय औद्योगिक विकास योजना, facilitate submission of detailed project, है ना, project appraisal etc. So C is the right answer to this question. Next is Iran recently discovered its recent missile attack on Israel as what? Right answer is option B, Operation Nasr. है ना. So under Operation Nasr, Iran stated that strike were part of Operation Nasr. है ना. IRGC Aerospace has launched Operation Victory or Operation Nasr is an Arabic word which means victory. है ना. On the air bases of Israel. So you know a lot of operations were in the news with regards to the Iran-Israel war, etc. and all. And in the past also we have discussed about Operation Freedom. Project Freedom was related with America. And then we had discussed about Operation Epic Fury, Roaring Lion, True Promise 4. Many other operations we have already done in the past. Okay. Next, according to CPRI, Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, India was the world's largest military spender in 2025. Right answer is option C, 5th. India ranked 5th globally in military expenditure with $92 billion. And this is a report of CPRI, Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. This is an NGO, non-government organization based in Stockholm. Stockholm is the capital of what? Stockholm कौन सी country capital है? Capital of Sweden. ठीक है. No, US is the largest military spender, everyone knows. China is the second, then Germany. है ना? एक सेकंड. China is the second, third is Russia, and fourth is Germany, and fifth is India. ठीक है. So second China, first US. इतना नहीं याद रखना. Just remember US rank is rank 1 and India's rank is 5th. That's it. Next is the Digital India Bhashani Division signed an MOU. MOU means Memorandum of Understanding. So you can read like it is a sort of an agreement. ऐसे समझ लिया करो. ठीक है. With right answer is option B, Kathmandu University. Kathmandu is the capital of Nepal. है ना. India Nepal signs MOU to develop AI powered multilingual. This Bhashani, like है ना. ये एक portal है, AI developed portal which can translate in 36 plus Indian languages. So this website or this web portal, it is having also an app. This has been developed by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. ठीक है. So इन्होंने agreement किया Kathmandu University के साथ because they will help provide these technologies. ठीक है. Which of the following institution hosted third BRICS Neuroscience Symposium 2026? अच्छा, आपको पता है we have discussed so many times that we will be having hosting BRICS Summit in the month of September. So of course BRICS Summit is going to happen in New Delhi. So of course New Delhi से related चीजें बहुत सारी हैं जो न्यूज में in India actually. So this actually did not happen in AIMS Delhi, although the BRICS Summit is going to happen in Delhi, but this happened actually in one of the Indian university. I mean, it is a college, autonomous college, IIT Madras, and organized by Sudha Gopalakrishnan Brain Center at IIT Madras. ठीक है. So BRICS से related बहुत सारी meetings हो रही है पूरे इंडिया में. Mostly it is happening in Delhi, but in other places also it is happening. What you're asking? I could not understand. You're asking this month current affairs are important for next year also or not? Are you asking that? Defense Ministry approved 250 megawatt solar power project with BESS in which district? We have to remember main one. Yes, मेन वाला जो ब्रिक्स समिट होगा वो तो ना पक्का याद रखना है ना. उसके बाद ये तो ऐसे नॉर्मल न्यूज में आ रहा था, वी हैव डिस्कस्ड इट है ना. यस सॉरी हाँ. राइट आंसर इज ऑप्शन सी, सीतापुर. ठीक है. सो डिफेंस मिनिस्ट्री अप्रूव्ड अ 250 मेगावाट सोलर प्रोजेक्ट. बेस्ट बताओ तो बैटरी एनर्जी स्टोरेज सिस्टम, जहां पर जो जैसे मान लीजिए सोलर पैनल से जो एनर्जी जनरेट होगा उसको बैटरी में स्टोर करना होता है एक्सेट्रा. सीतापुर यूपी में. नेक्स्ट इज हु हैज बीन रीअपॉइंटेड एज आरबीआई डेप्यूटी गवर्नर फॉर 2 years. वो टेक्स्ट देखो एक्चुअली क्या है कि नेक्स्ट लास्ट 12 months का ही जनरली करंट अफेयर्स पढ़ते हैं, बट समटाइम्स वी हैव सीन सम क्वेश्चन व्हिच वाज 16 months 18 months old करंट अफेयर्स. समटाइम्स वी हैव सीन, बट जनरली वी रिकमेंड दैट रीड लास्ट 1 year 12 months ऑफ करंट अफेयर्स. ठीक है. राइट आंसर इज ऑप्शन सी, स्वामीनाथन जानकीरमन. ठीक है. So basically we have one governor of RBI, which is very important, you should know, and there are 4 deputy governors. So you can skip the names of the deputy governor, but if someone is in the news you can remember it. Otherwise generally deputy governors are not asked. RBI governor is Mr. Sanjay Malhotra. Who among the following won 2026 French Open men's single title? Right answer is Alexander Zverev. So men's single title, women's single title, these are very famous. And a lawn tennis tournament. Lawn tennis. Lawn tennis. Yes, Rohit Jain was also appointed. हाँ शौर्य, yes you are right, but उतना डेप्यूटी गवर्नर्स के नाम नहीं याद रखने. ठीक है. You can skip that. What is the theme? देखो ये हो गया है ना. चलो हम लोग क्या बात कर रहे थे? फ्रेंच ओपन सिंगल टाइटल अलेक्जेंडर ज़्वेरेव, मेन के कैटेगरी में, वुमेन की कैटेगरी में मीरा एंड्रीवा. ठीक है. जस्ट हैव एन आइडिया. नेक्स्ट इज व्हाट इज द थीम ऑफ वर्ल्ड ओशन डे 2026? राइट आंसर इज ऑप्शन सी, री इमेजिन. ठीक है. 8 जून को वर्ल्ड ओशन डे होता है हर साल, एंड द थीम वाज री इमेजिन. No problem for Vortex. If you are not able to recall it, just watch it again and again. You will remember the things. है ना? Yes, Ravi Sharma, right. Next is PM Modi became India's longest serving elected prime minister after completing how many days in office? देखो इसको भी बता देते क्या है. B is the right answer, 4399 किलोमीटर. देखो जवाहरलाल नेहरू जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर थे वो तो 1946 में जो इंटरिम गवर्नमेंट बनाई गई थी उसी वक्त इलेक्ट किए गए थे कंस्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली से. सो ही एक्चुअली जवाहरलाल नेहरू वाज द प्राइम मिनिस्टर फ्रॉम 15 अगस्त 1947 टिल 27 मई 1964. तो 17 इयर्स हो गया ऑलमोस्ट अराउंड. ठीक है. सो फ्रॉम दिस लॉजिक मोदी जी हैज नॉट कंप्लीटेड 17 इयर्स. 2014 से आज देखोगे 2026, सो इट इज समवेयर अराउंड 12 इयर्स. तो अभी कैसे लिखा है कि he has also beaten Jawaharlal Nehru? That is the question. So they are comparing it with March 1952 because from August 1947 till March 1952 he was the Prime Minister of India, but actually the common people had not elected. He was chosen by Constituent Assembly at that time. है ना? And the first election had happened in 1952. First election, direct election where people voted, है ना? Somewhere around January, February 1952, it was in the news. So basically, he became from that logic when actually from the logic of the people electing him. So if you are comparing from 1952 to 1964, it will be 12 years something. And this record of 12 years was recently broken by Modi ji. Okay? Is it clear? But generally, when we talk, generally it is said that Jawaharlal Nehru was the Prime Minister from 15th August 1947 to 1964. ये समझ में आया ना? Clear हुआ? So right answer is B. Meta will establish its first AI-enabled data center in India in collaboration with what? Meta वही Facebook की parent company. Right answer is option C, Reliance Industries. Meta and Reliance Industries will jointly develop the facility. है ना? to develop data center for Gujarat. Amit Shah did not report to either. Report नहीं होता है technically. I'm not sure whether they have used the word report or not. Generally ये होता है कि, for example, that was related with that Delhi police incident है ना, 28th July incident and all, कि where there was allegation of excess power being used. So उसमें ये होता है कि होम मिनिस्टर रिपोर्ट नहीं होगा. He did not answer what should have been there. I'm not sure whether what is mentioned or not. तो ये होना चाहिए कि मतलब opposition were asking for that कि Mr. Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah should come and answer the questions. So instead of report, the word should be answers. है ना, आंसर वर्ड ज्यादा सही रहेगा, बिकॉज रिपोर्ट तो टेक्निकली वो दूसरा सेंस में लिया जाता है ना, दूसरा है ना. सो सी इज द राइट आंसर. ठीक है, आगे चलते हैं. हु हैज बीन अपॉइंटेड एज स्ट्रेटेजिक एडवाइजर ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स वर्सिटी, इंडियाज फर्स्ट एथलीट लेड स्पोर्ट्स एजुकेशन हब. स्पोर्ट्स प्लस यूनिवर्सिटी तो स्पोर्ट्स वर्सिटी हो गया, है ना. Yes, Vortex. Actually, a minister, when a person has become a minister, either from Lok Sabha or Raj Sabha, he can sit in both the houses, and he is, yes, whenever required, he is supposed to come and answer the questions. मतलब क्वेश्चन आंसर जो पार्लियामेंट होल्ड्स अकाउंटेबल, द कैबिनेट फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट में ये होता है कि पार्लियामेंट, है ना, काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर इज कलेक्टिवली रिस्पॉन्सिबल टू लोकसभा. एक तो होता है. दूसरी चीज कि इन जनरल द मिनिस्टर्स, द कैबिनेट फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट का ये मतलब होता है कि गवर्नमेंट इज कलेक्टिवली रिस्पॉन्सिबल और आंसरेबल इन फ्रंट ऑफ अ पार्लियामेंट. तो जब भी कोई चीज होती है, क्वेश्चन होते हैं, लोग क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं. आई एम श्योर यू मस्ट बी नोइंग स्टार्ट क्वेश्चन, अनस्टार्ट क्वेश्चन होते हैं पार्लियामेंट में, पार्लियामेंट्री क्वेश्चंस कहलाते हैं. सो द अपोजिशन, इवन द रूलिंग पार्टी की भी एमपी पूछ सकते हैं, यू नो इट, बट ही इज नॉट सपोज्ड टू बी अ मिनिस्टर, ही और शी. फॉर एग्जांपल, अ बीजेपी एमपी can also ask question from his own minister inside the parliament, yes, but he should not be a minister. उनको मिनिस्टर नहीं होना चाहिए. तो अपने ही सरकार के किसी मिनिस्टर से सवाल पूछ सकते हैं, खड़े होकर के भी, रिटर्न में भी, अनरिटर्न में भी, दोनों तरह से. ठीक है, बिकॉज दैट्स द आइडिया ऑफ अकाउंटेबिलिटी इन द पार्लियामेंट फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट. राइट आंसर इज ऑप्शन बी, प्रियांक पंचल, हु हैज बीन अपॉइंटेड एज स्ट्रेटेजिक एडवाइजर ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स यूनिवर्सिटी, है ना. लॉन्चेस स्पोर्ट्स यूनिवर्सिटी, इंडियाज फर्स्ट एथलीट लेड स्पोर्ट्स एजुकेशन हब. ठीक है, पढ़िएगा. ये इंडिया ए टीम होती थी, है ना, जो उसके कैप्टन थे. इंडिया ए, ये सब इंटरनेशनल लेवल मैच नहीं होता है, उसके नीचे लेवल का होता है मैच, है ना. द वर्ल्ड्स फर्स्ट ऑपरेशनल अंडर वाटर डेटा सेंटर इज लोकेटेड वेयर, नियर व्हाट. राइट आंसर इज ऑप्शन सी, शंघाई. चाइना शंघाई, है ना, अंडर सी डेटा सेंटर डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन हैज बिगन ऑपरेशन. सो सी इज द राइट आंसर. है ना, हाउ चाइना बिल्ड वर्ल्ड्स फर्स्ट विंड पावर्ड अंडर वाटर डेटा सेंटर. तो अंडर वाटर डेटा सेंटर फायदा ये है कि डेटा सेंटर नीड्स अ लॉट ऑफ वाटर फॉर कूलिंग, है ना. सो यू विल, इट रिक्वायर्स अ लॉट ऑफ वाटर वेस्टेज एक्सेट्रा. तो इन्होंने कहा कि हम पानी के अंदर ही डाल देते, है ना. वी विल मेक सच अ डाटा सेंटर दैट इट विल बी इनसाइड द वाटर, सो इट डज नॉट नीड एनी एक्स्ट्रा वाटर टू कूल. सो दे हैव अप्लाइड दिस लॉजिक, है ना. सी इज द राइट आंसर. नेक्स्ट इज मेटा's first AI enabled data center in India will be located where? Right answer is option B, Jamnagar, Gujarat, है ना. 168 megawatt data center will be built in Jamnagar, Gujarat. Next is, which of the following states decided to remove the word Dham from Digha Jagannath temple's name? Right answer is option C, West Bengal. So it was removed by West Bengal government on the concern raised by the Odisha. Odisha ने concern raise किया कि आप ये नाम हटा दीजिए. कुछ होगा reason, I don't know, but that's why Odisha, because the original main जो Jagannath temple है, that is there in Odisha. ठीक है ना. But there is one more Jagannath temple, Digha Jagannath temple. In Digha is actually a place in West Bengal. ठीक है. Next is, which of the following mission will test moon landers from SpaceX and Blue Origin in Earth orbit? Now, SpaceX is a space company of Elon Musk, है ना, and Blue Origin is a space company of Jeff Bezos. Right answer is option C. Yes, Artemis 3. Yes, Aryan, right. Upcoming crewed mission है ना, crewed space flight program. Artemis 2 launch किया गया था, I think अप्रैल वगैरह में, where actually took a lunar flyby mission, we had discussed, etc. Now Artemis 3 में they are planning to land on moon also. ठीक है, Artemis 3 में लोग कर रहे है ना. Artemis 4 में क्या होगा? Artemis 3 में भी इसे प्लान कर रहे हैं, फिर Artemis 4 में भी लोग प्रॉपरली ह्यूमन को लैंड कराएंगे, मेकिंग द फर्स्ट क्रूड मून लैंडिंग इन 1972. आई थिंक इसमें जो है ना 3 में जो है ना क्रूड नहीं होगा, मोस्ट लाइकली नॉन क्रूड होगा, मींस दे विल नॉट सेंड ह्यूमंस, बट Artemis 4 में दे विल सेंड ह्यूमंस टू लैंड ऑन द मून, है ना. सिंस 1972 से अब तक टिल नाउ नो ह्यूमंस हैव लैंडेड ऑन द मून. Artemis 2 में भी they did not land, they actually took a lunar flyby mission. Next is how many new land ports does India plan to build in the coming years? Right answer is India is planning C74. Land Port Authority of India has proposed 74 additional land ports. ठीक है. Next is India and Nepal recently launched a cross-border remittance system linking dash to what? देखो रेमिटेंस क्या होता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ एन इंडियन, देखो मैं बता, इसका आंसर जो है, इसका आंसर है बी. यूपीआई और एनपीआई मिलके, यूपीआई इज एन इंडियन कंपनी, यानी यूपीआई तो आप जानते हो विच इज हेल्पफुल इन डिजिटल पेमेंट एंड ऑल, और नेशनल पेमेंट इंटरफेस है नेपाल का. सो बोथ हैज डन अ लिंक एंड अ सिस्टम, उससे क्रॉस बॉर्डर रेमिटेंसेस को ट्रांसफर में. रेमिटेंस मतलब ऐसे समझ लो, फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेट्स से अ नेपाली सिटीजन comes to India, comes to Delhi, and this Nepali citizen is doing a job, earning the money and sending back the money to Nepal, to his parents or to her parents, whatever is the case. So ये जो पैसा वापस बच रहा है, the money that the person is sending back, that is considered as part of Nepal's remittance earning, है ना. So this can be done through this digital payment also, है ना. डिजिटल पेमेंट से भेजा जा सकता है. Next is Colombia is said to become the first country in Latin America to ban what? Colombia is a country in South America. Recently, we had seen an unfortunate earthquake. आपने देखा होगा भी earthquake आता, I think 7.4 something. So they have banned female genital mutilation. C is the right answer. Okay. Next is manufacturing facility of India's C295 aircraft is located where? ये काफी बड़ी सी प्लेन होती है, मिलिट्री प्लेन टाइप समथिंग. राइट आंसर इज ऑप्शन डी, वडोदरा गुजरात में, है ना. टाटा एडवांस एंड टाटा और एयरबस ने मिलकर प्लान किया है. सो टाटा यू नो इट्स इंडियन कंपनी एंड एयरबस इज अ फ्रेंच कंपनी, यूरोपियन कंपनी है, मेनली फ्रांस में इनका हेडक्वार्टर है. सो दीज टू हैव टुगेदर मेड दिस. Next is who among the following recently topped Forbes list of successful living immigrants in the US? Right answer is option D. Arnold's Schwarzenegger. I don't know the pronunciation. I think it is Schwarzenegger. ठीक है. मतलब ये है कि ऑस्ट्रेलियन बॉर्न है ना. ही इज एन एक्टर, बिजनेसमैन, फॉर्मर गवर्नर. सो ही हैज बीन रैंक्ड 1, है ना. सेकंड में ऑफ कोर्स एलॉन मस्क. एलॉन मस्क इज आल्सो नॉट बॉर्न इन अमेरिका, ही इज बॉर्न इन साउथ अफ्रीका. फिर थर्ड में सर्जियो ब्रिन जो गूगल के फाउंडर हैं, ही वाज बॉर्न आई थिंक इन रशिया, है ना. ठीक है, दैट्स व्हाट यू शुड नो. नेक्स्ट इज हु हैज बीन अपॉइंटेड एज द नेक्स्ट चीफ ऑफ द आर्मी स्टाफ ऑफ इंडिया विद इफेक्ट फ्रॉम 30th June. Yes, Elon Musk is at rank 2nd. I've told you, हाँ, पर rank 1 पर ही है. So right answer is B, General Dheeraj Seth. So he was called as Lieutenant General Dheeraj Seth, but once he has taken the charge, he has become General Dheeraj Seth. So Lieutenant word will be removed, है ना. So B is the right answer. Which of the following states recently restricted Aadhaar issuance for individuals above 18 years of age? Right answer is option B, Assam, to curb illegal immigration, है ना. has stopped issuing new cards to individuals aged 18 and above through regular enrollment process to prevent illegal immigration sector. Who was recently named the new defense minister of the United Kingdom? Right answer is option C, Dan Jarvis. UK's new defense minister. You know, we have seen recently new prime minister of UK also, Andy Burnham. Which of the following companies recently crossed valuation of $2 trillion after its Nasdaq debut? Nasdaq ये स्टॉक मार्केट है ना, 2 trillion valuation हो गया इनका, या market capitalization it is called. Which company? SpaceX का, ठीक है, D is the right answer. It is 2 trillion, not billion. ना. Galaxia Bay is globally important. It is a nesting site for which species? Recently, it is in news because here actually Great Nicobar project is being developed. Now we have taken a class on Great Nicobar project, and a lot of controversies are around it. Galathea National Park is there, है ना? In the the last Great Nicobar Island में, है ना, मिलेगा. So it is famous for leatherback turtle. It is famous for corals. It is famous for many other things. And it is said that the Great Nicobar project might impact this leatherback turtle. है ना, यहाँ पर इंडिया है. This is Andaman Nicobar. Who among the following renowned shooting coach and Asian Games gold medalist passed away recently? Right answer is option C, Jaspal Rana. Passed away at the age of 49. है ना, जसपाल राणा वाज अ वेरी फेमस स्पोर्ट्स शूटर, है ना. इनकी डेथ हो गई थी 12 जून को. सो इन्होंने बहुत सारे अवार्ड्स जीता था ना, सक्सेसफुल एथलीट इन कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स, ये सब पढ़िएगा थोड़ा सा. अवार्डेड अर्जुन अवार्ड, पद्मश्री एक्सेट्रा, द्रोणाचार्य अवार्ड, है ना. मनु भाकर बहुत फेमस स्पोर्ट्स वुमेन है ना, आप जानते होंगे, शूटर है, एंड वो उनके कोच वगैरह भी रहते हैं ना. ठीक है, कोचिंग तो आप पढ़ सकते हो इनकी स्टोरी पॉज करके. Yes, he was the coach of Manu Bhaker, right? Sorry, huh? Which of the following summit did PM Modi inaugurate with French President Emmanuel Macron in Nice? Nice is a place in France. Right answer is option C, Bharat Innovates 2026. C is the right answer to this question. Yes, sorry, Kapila Vortex, you all are right, है ना. Next is India has been invited to the G7 summit as what? Permanent member तो नहीं ना. India is not. We have told you India is not a member of G7, but it is a member of G20. And the right answer is option C, outreach partner. G7 summit. And Evian Lesbans is the place where G7 summit happened. We have taken a class also on this. And on that, India was invited as an outreach partner, because we are having good relations with France. Okay. Which of the following state has launched a drone-based mail transmission service recently? Right answer is option B, Himachal. Mandi head post office है ना. ठीक है. G7 Evian Lesbans France में एक जगह है ना, on the bank of that Lake Geneva. ये हुआ था. We have taken a class, इसमें पूरा मैंने बताया. Evian Lesbans is the place in France where G7 summit happened. ठीक है. ये spelling यहाँ लिखा हुआ है. Next is India's first 8-lane tunnel is located beneath what? So actually C is the right answer, Mukundra Hill Tiger Reserve. उसके अंदर ना टाइगर रिजर्व के अंदर एक टनल टाइप का बनाया गया, so that roads can go easily, है ना. And it is connecting Delhi and Mumbai Expressway. India has become the world's largest or domestic aviation market. Right answer is option C, third. Third largest domestic aviation market, behind only US and China. Next is ISRO has collaborated with which department to develop artificial heating system for lunar landers? Right answer is Department of Atomic Energy. C is the right answer. Collaboration with DAE, Department of Atomic Energy, to develop lander that can survive on moon for 200 days. ISRO chief says. ISRO chairman is Mr. V. Narayanan. C is the right answer. So this is all about today's class. Please subscribe to our channel, press the like button, share this video. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.